Today we're tackling the biggest problem on the bus, which is it's hot as hell in here. So I bought an AC unit and I'm gonna set it up and rearranging the electrical system a little bit. Don't take this as a guide because what I'm doing here is a little stupid, but I know what I'm doing. I know the risks. So I've got a very thick rated for this many watts extension cable going into that. I know that will work. That goes out to the battery tender. So we're gonna plug in this AC unit. I would have gotten a window shaker, like the ones that you just put in the window, but I don't think these old bus windows would support it. So I'm sorry, Technology Connections. I had to go for a portable one. All right, so I got the box open. We got a user's manual. Oh, it comes with batteries. That's nice. We got the flexible cable and weather sealing thing for the window. The bit that attaches to the back of the... Actually, I think that goes out the window. That's the window thingy. That's the piece. That's the piece that attaches to the unit. Our cable. Now, ideally, you do want to plug this directly into the wall like a regular outlet, but it's not exactly an option here. And I did decide to not use the thing. I'm gonna see how many watts it actually draws, because it should draw about 700 watts, but I think that's just starting. But I'll have to see. All right, let's see the first look of the unit. It's got a bit of smudging on it, but it is, you know, used. We have our window brackets. Now, you're supposed to be able to measure about how many, and I think we're gonna need 2. And then on the lowest setting to fit, we're gonna put it in this window. I'm gonna get that thing out of the box, and I'll be right. The unit is out of the box. Here it is. It's not bad. Got some controls on the front. On the front, we got our fan button, temperature increase mode button, and power button. And our grates, which allow us to aim the air. I'm just gonna kind of keep it circling around the bus, hopefully. And yeah, gotta get this little peel, I guess. I don't know what that protects, but it's gone now. Oh, it's our filter, which is a little dirty, actually. Don't know who used this before. So it supposedly doesn't need to be emptied. Like, it doesn't have a tank you need to empty. But I think if you use on just dehumidify, it does, which is why it has a little thing there for that. Hopefully, I'm just using it to cool, so it shouldn't need that. But if it does, I can't do that. So I got a plate. So I think our little tabs are in here somewhere, and then I can put it in there. Put it in there. I'll get it assembled and come back. It is running, cooling us down. About 70 degrees I set it to. I just put the hose outside the driver's window. It's the only one I can adjust without it clicking. So I'll come back in like a couple hours and see if it's cool in here or not. It is a few days later. As you can see, the AC has been disconnected. It works really well. It just doesn't keep the bus, 70 degrees, but it's better than nothing. And I had to unplug it because I'm charging the bus right now, which I have a few other updates to show you. Some of them being these mirrors. I pulled these mirrors off of another bus because my bus, if we go up front, doesn't have hood mirrors, and I want them. So these are not off of this bus. They're not off of Freightliner FS65. They're off of, I think, a 2008, 2009 ICCE. So they should not fit this bus, but I can make them fit. A few other things that I got. First of all, I got a piece of wood because I'm going to cut out a bracket to put in this window so I don't have to use that thing. So I can actually just use a I can just plug it into one of these windows instead of the driver's window, so I can keep it while I'm driving. Probably not, but just so it makes it easier, so I can just put it in one of these windows and not have the driver's window obscured. The last real big update I got is I finally replaced the windshield wipers. They were not in great shape, and now they actually work too. And what's interesting is you can control them individually. There we go. Which I think is kind of just funny. They're really loud for some reason. I guess there's no insulation in the bus anymore, but I'll use sound deadening. Yeah, that's the gist of this update. Got a new radio, but I think I already announced that. And yeah, I cleaned it up a little bit after all the rust dust from the last thing. So it's been a few months, but I finally did something with the bus because I'm back home. That's about it.